Hey, what's up guys? John here, and in today's lesson I want to share with you a tip that I use all the time, and I think that it could be applied to any level of guitar playing, whether it's your first lesson and you're learning your first chord, or you've been playing guitar for 50 years. One of the things that we all struggle with as guitar players is getting our fingers to learn new chord shapes. And this is something that's very person-to-person specific. I've noticed, I've taught students over the years and showed chords that have been really hard for me to get, and a student's just like, oh yeah, cool, and their fingers go right down to it. And then vice versa, like chord shapes that have been really easy for me, I've seen other people struggle with. So this is the concept. Let's say we're going to take a C chord, and again, this could be applied to, something as simple as just an open position C chord, or a really crazy stretch chord shape, or anything that you're working on. So what you'll notice when you play a C chord, and any chord that you're having trouble playing, you're working on getting your fingers, maybe it's a new song and it has a new shape in it, and you're like, man, if I could just get this one shape. So put your fingers on the shape and notice as you build the chord. So for example, let's say that chord is C that you're working on, and I'll see people do this, students do this. They'll go, okay, my first finger's here, my second finger's here, my third finger's here, and C. And then they're trying to, okay, play it again. You go, okay, and then they build the chord like that, so 1, 2, 3. Or it may be the opposite. You have to look at your fingers and the chord that you're playing and watch your fingers. So it could go 3, 2, 1, and they lay their fingers down that way. But the goal is, when you play a chord, is to just get your fingers to just go to that shape. So have that muscle memory. So it's like C, and they're all there. You don't have like building the chord like that. So look at the chord, and let's say, for example, you do that. You play a C chord and you go 3, 2, 1, and you kind of just like go, okay, like that. See, quickly, you could see that my first finger there was like last to the party, right? So what I want you to do is reverse that. So consciously say, okay, I'm going to play a C chord now, but I'm going to plant that first finger first, and then, go the rest of the notes from there. So the idea is that you go to the hard notes first, and what you'll find when you get that hard, the finger that's, late to the party, put that note down first, your other fingers are just going to sort of fall into place. So check out any chord. Like, I'll give you another example. Like, let's say I'm playing this E minor 7, which is 7 on the A string, 5, 4, 3, just going down from the A string to the B string there. 7, 5, 4, 3. So maybe when I play this chord, I noticed myself kind of getting this shape down first, and then my pinky again is like the last one there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put that finger down first and then play the chord and just work on it like that, playing that shape. So I'm getting that again, the note that's like the hard note for me to play out of the way first, and then my other fingers just fall into place. Because the goal being, again, to just plant your hand down, and it's like chord. So the main takeaway here is to analyze your playing and look at whatever chord you're working on and seeing, do my fingers all go down at the same time? Is there some notes that are late? And then work on getting those uncomfortable notes worked out to where it just falls down. What you're going to notice when you implement this into your playing is that you're going to learn chord shapes faster. And that's the idea, is to accelerate the learning process. Albert Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing something over and over again the same way but expecting different results. So that's the idea, is that don't just play the chord shape and keep going to those easy notes and then putting the hard notes down last. Attack it from a different angle and see if you can get faster results. All right, you guys, I hope this lesson helps you out, gives you a quick tip for today. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. We've got new videos dropping every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let me know in the comments below what are tough chords for you, and see if you can apply this and make them easier.